Hi, everyone. This is Luann with IASB, and I'm thrilled to be talking with Kevin Honeycutt today. Kevin is one of our keynote speakers on Thursday, November 15th, and he's coming back to us at convention, and we are thrilled to have you back. And thanks for taking time today, Kevin.
It's an honor to get to talk to you. Go ahead.
No, so Kevin, you have a long time been a tech integration specialist, helping schools integrate technology into the classroom. You speak to people all around the world, and you're coming back, like I said, in November. Can you talk to me about why you are, and I'm sorry to say, I forgot to say, you have been a long-serving board member as well until recently in Kansas, which makes you special that you're going to be talking to your board member peer audience again in November. Can you tell me, why are you inspired to speak to other board members on the general session stage?
Yeah, a couple of reasons. One, I told my son, if you want to understand service, serve on a school board, because there's no more selfless service. And in a way, it can be thankless work. It's also beautiful work because you get to do the important, hard things that not everybody even has a chance to understand. I also know that it's a great place for burnout, and you can get there and feel very isolated. So I say to my brothers and sisters out there, reach out and connect with other board members in other places and just really sort of they say that the smartest person in the room is the room. And my question is, how big is your room? So I'm connected to people online, of course, other school board members in other states. So as I served my 10 years on the school board, I learned a lot. You know, when you're a freshman, you think you know a lot. And then you realize by Christmas of that year, you don't know as much as you thought you did. And then by the second or third year, you're starting to be a pretty good school board member. But it's all about efficacy, and it's all about growing yourself and growing your knowledge base. And that never ends. You know, as a 51-year-old man who accidentally, in my 26-year marriage, had a second baby with my wife, so a bonus baby, I'm back in that learning saddle again and realizing that it behooves us to stay in the know, to keep learning and to keep growing and to keep challenging ourselves to be the best leaders we can. You know, I don't want to go on too long without waiting for another question, Luann, but I guess one of the most important things that I can tell people is that I think we have to continually challenge ourselves and ask ourselves questions that grow us as a board. For the longest time, I thought my job was management. And then I started realizing, no, I think our job is vision, that we're supposed to have some vision and some ideas and to guide, you know, our administrators and our teachers, and not just sit back and pay the bills. But if we're not doing this, who is? So I'm thrilled that we get a chance to be those visionary leaders. And now one of the things I really want to do in talking to the conference, again, is to feed them, to give them resources and ideas and inspiration to keep continually growing themselves to be those leaders we absolutely need.
That's amazing, Kevin, and that's exactly why we are so excited to have you back, and why we're bringing you back. Along those same lines, I'd like to take this moment and turn this opportunity into a board development learning opportunity. So I'm going to invite our board members to play this video at a board meeting before convention, and they can take some time and talk about an important issue. So Kevin, what would be, if a board team opted to show this video to give you something, to allow you to give them something to think about, what would be a question that you would ask the governance team to discuss related to teaching and learning today?
Awesome. So I'm going to draw a picture for you, okay? Over 35,000 years ago, somewhere, a Upper Paleolithic hunter-gatherer, one of your forebears, was hunting by hand, and they were dying in large numbers, coming into hand-to-hand contact with large animals to feed their families. So it was hard. It was a tough Scrabble world out there. And some intelligent Upper Paleolithic hunter-gatherer took a piece of rock, and they chipped it and chipped it and chipped it and chipped it, and they made a serrated edge sort of blade, right? You've seen those on the tips of spears and on the tips of bows and arrows. That was called the Clovis point. And it was invented all over the world. It's interesting how it was invented in Africa and also in North America. And so the people who took that tool, and I'll call it one of the first peripheral devices, because it was a device you threw outside yourself. You threw it at this animal, you hunted, you brought the animal down, you fed your family. And the people who used this tool, their descendants survived in larger numbers. In fact, their descendants are the ones who people the earth now. They're you. So we all have a genetic propensity to use tools. So my question to you, the leadership team, is, what is the Clovis point of now? What is the difference-making technology or innovation, right, in the world now that we're either using or underusing, right? And what is our role as leaders in helping people use it? Teachers use it, children use it to have a successful future. I think a lot of times we're playing with these tools, but we're not hunting with these tools. So what is our role specifically in leadership in helping people use the Clovis point of now? So a two-part question. What's the Clovis point of now? And how are we as leaders helping people use these tools to have success in the future? I'd love to know what you've come up with, and I'm hoping that we can talk about that, maybe even tweet about that at the conference.
That is a wonderful idea. I know we have a lot of people who are following you. So I guess you're inviting them to, if they have these discussions between now and then, they can tweet you about it. Wouldn't that be fabulous?
Oh, please. And record the discussion or record the product of the discussion. I want people to know that school leaders, we do a lot more than bus routes.
You'll be talking about that and a lot more at your keynote, but also in your follow-up breakout session. And it's going to be such a gift for you to have, truly to have you back with us, Kevin. And I know a lot of people reached out to me when we made the announcement you'll be with us. So thank you so much for taking time today in your travels. You're obviously in the process going somewhere else, but thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you. And hopefully you'll be hearing from people between now and then.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay. Thank you so much.